What is up? It is your boy, Jimmy Jake, and I definitely have an infection. Unfortunately, I literally just slept this entire day after getting a full night's sleep, and a lot of time that's the first sign would be the intense fatigue, but I'm also feeling urinary pain. I don't know why everything has to be so dramatic. I was expecting to make a really happy video about getting the phages, but hey, this should work. I'm a little concerned. I know that Klebsiella, which I had the custom phage for, will work. I'm very confident in that. It's just hopefully there's no other bacteria that didn't show up, because that's a whole nother thing. But it's gonna be positive right now. The phage will be coming in 2 days. Until then, it's gonna be. Before, it's just been super rough, and now it's I'm not gonna lie to you, this is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. And it's even harder for me to think, but you know, I have so much to be grateful for. So much. And I just want to keep that in mind. I'm going to get a little mild in this video, because I've been thinking about I have to stabilize before this happens, and believe me, I will give everything to make this happen. Now, the fact is, girls were a very, very big part of my life, so that's why I talk about it. Sometimes it's just unavoidable, but here's the thing, we all have pregnancy scares. I was very good about being safe, but there was a few times one of which where I didn't wear a condom, one of which was not my fault, because I did not consent to having sex without, just got jumped on. What are you gonna do with these Hey man, I'm gonna make it a very important video about it's a very, very hard and important topic about how I don't believe in sex before marriage. But I'm also going to play devil's advocate very harshly, and that's going to be a big video. And I know I thought I was going to make a nice big video about Mr. Morale and Christianity and the questioning and what brought me to it, but I'm going to wait till I feel better for that. But God, I'm gonna have to replay this video back. I'm so out of it. 1 minute. Okay, yeah, so the pregnancy scare that really seemed legitimate. And I just remember this was a very small girl. I think she's a doctor now. I'm not gonna lie. She graduated in 2 years to go to med school. So it wasn't like at least a club bimbo type of thing, and I actually did like her, but you know, not that it would have matters. If it's a kid, it's a kid, and you have to. But it's just like, man, it was all I had. I had to just. There was just horrors upon horrors, and that was probably what I considered the greatest horror. That it didn't seem like I would be able to survive to be a father. And now I still have to make sure that things are stable, and that of course there will be zero drug use. Get off these benzos and you know, there were definitely times where there was pain management, and then there was going beyond pain management, and absolutely never again. And there are a lot of things that need to be taken care of. But that being said, with this person I consider to be truly beautiful, and it's been difficult. We've had our problems, but God, this relationship is stronger than I could ever have imagined. And this is a once in a lifetime thing, I believe. And so we gotta make sure that everything's stable. But the fact that I could bring life into this world when I just never thought I would make it into my mid-20s, you know, and didn't even care once the PTSD set in, of even living. And the fact that I'm in a lot of pain right now, and I feel, you know, horrific for sure. And I just, it's like 3:30 in the morning, by the way, because I slept during the daytime. And when you're a Christian, you feel all of your sins. Things I laugh about. Things I literally would laugh about. You know, I was very harsh. I truly was. It's like I didn't give a fuck. And the truth, and like, I'm not exaggerating when I say I truly didn't give a fuck. For years, once that emergency surgery hit, I got the PTSD, and what was working before to keep things under control, once I removed my colon, doing the exact same thing, wasn't working. I was just getting sicker and sicker, and I made it out of that. And then and potentially now I've made it out of this insane bladder issue, probably the result of that emergency surgery. They say that often it's 2 years after abdominal surgery stuff can be triggered, and it was like 2 years on the dot. And when it came to my bladder, I literally had to take a special medicine that would make me like pee 20 minutes. Endlessly for like 20 minutes, and it definitely affected my bladder. There's also the thing about urinary retention due to a tight stricture, but anyways, screw all that. The point is to have a child with the love of my life, and I hope she doesn't hate me for saying this, but it's like, she's got much respect for me, that like one time that she was serious, she's like, are you sure you don't have any children? Because like that's a freebie for me type of thing. She just has so much love. I mean, the amount of love she just displays for her animals, I mean, it's just, God, she's so great. It's just the perfect mom. And again, people, do what you like. But I am, quote, conservative in that I do believe most women will be more happy pumping out kids and raising them. Maybe we'll just throw out a number, 70%, 30%, that Rolling Stone song, Mother's Little Helper, where, it shows like the dissatisfaction of being a housewife. But a lot of women will love being a housewife, and there can be part-time jobs too. There can be volunteer work, just many things to get out. Like, it's not like stereotypical, oh, I work out, I get my nails done, like, that's not my life at all, and that's just not what it has to be. But the fact that I could bring a children's world, the fact that I could make it so that my wife doesn't have to work, that I can control and lead, and not only, and lead is a strong word, because in this relationship it is 100% both ways. 100% both ways. But lead a family. Lead a name. Just make beautiful children. I just want as many as possible. If it's 7, it's fine by me, because just as people like me should be leaders. And man, when I see sermons, I'm like, I need to be a public speaker. Nevertheless, just as men like me should be leaders, we should also be having children. And as for, it is a concern with the genetic disorder that my wife has, and it can be mild all the way up to super intense. But it is what it is. Life is always gonna be a struggle. And but as for autoimmune, I have no worries there. Just feeding them a simple paleo diet, maybe some probiotics. Okay, ran out of space on my iPhone, but found out where I put my iPad. I couldn't even find it. I am just so out of it when I get these infections. I ran around looking for it. I'm like out of breath. I need to be more careful. Yesterday I almost fell down the stairs on week 2. Doesn't matter. The point is, God, if there is a truly a day where I'm stable and I can be healthy and I can have children, words, I'm not even going to use some adage, words can't express. I don't even know if it's even an adage, I don't care. Idiom, more like idiot, am I right? I know I call myself a writer, but it's always been a means to an end, and I'm just not, I'm writing blog posts, it's different. Wow, I'm actually out of breath. I really shouldn't have done that. I just got so mad that I ran out of space on my iPhone. I had to switch. It's unfortunate. I got the low storage one. I didn't know I was gonna be. Well, I didn't know I was gonna be doing videos, but I didn't buy it and blah blah blah. Who cares? I'm making it work. I guess my breath, man. It is truly, truly sickening that having children has been demonized. To put it lightly, having children for 99% of people, or I guess we could, let's just say 90% of people will be the most fulfilling and important thing in your life. I exist. I have been through a lot. Like, you've been through really messed up stuff. I can guarantee it. Everyone has. And you know what? Just look at life. I am conscious. I have a soul. I was created. I don't want to think about that, the creation part. But everything has its. It's so gross. I was like, oh, well, I don't know why I did that to myself. It's just. Don't want to think about the creation part. Nevertheless, I'm happy that I was created. And I'm happy that my brother was created. I'm so proud of my brother. I'm so proud. Yeah, just I have so much love for him. I truly hope that we can live close by at some point. Nevertheless, just to sum up this, I hope this video isn't too stupid. I know having the children is gonna be the children is gonna be extremely difficult, and I know that means that it's. I didn't think I would live to be this long, let alone potentially have children. I'm so grateful. This is going to be so hard. Um, this comeback has been difficult. Actually, a lot easier than it's been for quite some time, for years. But still, it's very difficult. And but who the fuck cares? I I don't want it to be about me. I want to be, of course, the actualized version of myself. And that's, of course, about everyone can always, you will never actually be actualized. You can always get better. And, but just, the point is, if I could bring children into this world, I just can't. Oh my God, I know I'm repeating myself, but just, wow. I'm going to do literally anything to make it happen and to provide and to be the man I ever always wanted. Now, here's the thing, I guess I'll end on this. When I married my wife, first off, I did tell her I've always really tried to be honest about things like this, where I'm just like, Avery, I don't, I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't guarantee anything. But at that point, it seemed like the bladder installations were working very well. And I thought all I had to do was get this surgery. And not only later did I realize the surgery was impossible because of my other surgeries. And even doing, I won't get into it. But then tried the whole catheter thing for a long time, and that eventually failed. And so it's just, I really did think that it seemed like things were going to work out, but I didn't know, and they didn't work out, and I haven't been able to provide much of an income, here and there, of course, but been working, but it's just been very difficult, and that's one of the main reasons I got hooked on benzos. I just couldn't take. Just I have this spouse I love so much, and I just couldn't do anywhere close to what a husband should have been able to do. Even average, I couldn't reach that because of my disabilities. Don't use the word disability lightly. Just, if I can make this comeback, if I can get out of the dying logs and even go to thriving logs, I did not take anything for granted. I will do anything, go through anything to be able to have children. And I'm going to do everything I possibly can to be the best father and the best example possible. I don't give a shit about, any. I used to care about experiences. Who the hell cares? It's not about me anymore. I've lived out my youth. I have no regrets about, I missed a lot of it to an extent because of being so. I don't care at all. I want other people around me to be good. I need to feel good too. But I want to be a servant of God. I want to be the person that the pain can be bestowed upon. And I am made out of iron. That is what this whole dialogue is about. That is what it's all about. I've just been thinking about, for whatever reason, just children and Jesus Christ. If I can make it through this and be able to have children on top of it, I will feel like the most blessed, lucky man in the entire world. I will cry when I have a child because I shouldn't have a child. Like I said, I thought maybe potentially I have a child, and I thought to myself, there is no way I will be alive when this child is born. And now look at me. 7 years later? Please pray that these phases work, that I just had this opportunity to provide. I don't care if I fucking have to work myself until I will do anything to make this dream a reality. Anything. And that's it, I guess. I know I'm really talking to myself more so than you, but I just had to get this off my chest. And this whole time in a lot of pain. Who cares? I am trying to not, even when some really bad stuff is coming with me, to still put others first. That is what I'm trying to do. It is very, very difficult. But I am learning. That's all I can say. I am learning and I am trying. Thank you all. Special thanks goes to my family and they're a couple of my friends that are basically brothers to me. I mean, they're not going to truly reach my actual brother, but I'm blessed. I don't care if I fucking stay up 2 nights in a row, 3 nights in a row from pain. I am blessed. I potentially could bring children into this world. Makes any suffering seem pretty puny, huh?